Hello guys, welcome to Start with Things. In today's video, I just want to do a quick technical analysis on S&P 500, follow with few more stocks that I'm looking at potentials right now for them to move towards the upside. As you guys can see, we are currently on a on the daily time right now. I call out that we're going to in my previous video. I told you guys that I was looking at us coming up to about 729.50 on the S&P 500, and then we sat around 7:15 here when I was live on TikTok. But at the end of the day, we got into some buys here and we took some profit. Right now, for for currently as of today, I went live again earlier today. And we did a you know we we did a little bit of trading, and I call out for 32 for 732, which we end up playing that out. If you were live with me, then I believe you would be able to testify to that. We made money out of it and we left the play. So currently looking at the whole market right now with the S&P 500, I believe we still have some potentials for us to push this price towards this level of 739, 740 before start get before we start going into some correction, because right now we already overbought, on the S&P 500. But the market still have potentials to push towards the upside, because if we if we move towards the weekly time, the market is not looking to even collapse. Keep printing these beautiful bullish candlesticks. But right now, everything is it overbought. We need some correction on the S&P 500, and what I'll be looking at for it, that's for the weekly, would be for us to, if we end up coming up to about 739, then I'll be looking at correction towards this level of support, which was our previous high that we just had this break of structure. Then I'll be looking at us bouncing off from here towards 800 on S&P 500, and this could be before July, August, depending on how the market react towards everything. So I'll be looking at S&P 500 coming towards $800. But right now, currently on a daily, I believe we still have possibilities for us to push this price towards towards this 39 before we have a quick correction. And I'm looking into some calls, some puts on options towards this level of resistance around 739 to play towards this level of support around 720 for for potential buy to push either the that's towards 750 if they are, if the market end up pushing towards this level. But on a weekly time, a good buy opportunity on a long play towards 800 would be if we end up coming down here. And at that point, what I'll be looking at is going to be us creating an higher low at this level, and right here will be our higher high. So currently right now, we had this indication right here on a weekly time. This very candle right here was our indication. So if you're familiar with technical analysis on a weekly time, this is this right here. Excuse me. This right here. Come on. It's always hard to draw this stuff. Anyway, this right here was our indication candle. So telling us that we're ready to push towards the upside. So after breaking this structure, then we had a little pull back towards this 702, and we pushed the price towards where we are currently sitting right now. So what I'll be looking for at the end of this week is for us to, I'm expecting us pushing uh towards another all all-time high on S&P 500, which I'll be looking around this 739 before Friday. But any rejection that will be getting towards there, then I'll be looking for a quick correction. But if we end up pushing the market towards this weekend, towards Friday, to this level of resistance around 739, coming into next week, I'm expecting some quick sell into the market on S&P 500. And another stock that I wanted to talk about today is I made a video about this. If you watch my videos on YouTube or TikTok, I told us that we have potentials to push this price towards this 50 range, and we end up pushing the price towards this. We came up to about 53.40, almost 53.50, and we make some profit. I got into this place somewhere around this level right here, around 44 thereabout, and we end up making a quick profit, as you guys can see right here. We had this quick profit right here on this very play, and I don't know, it's not that too much, but we make some money out of it. So I'm still looking at a more I'm still looking at more possibility for us to push the price towards the upside after we have this this quick correction. If we end up having a little bit pullback towards this downside, then I'll be expecting us to bounce off this 48 to push the price towards this 90 59 60 range, and this is on the daily time. But right now, as you guys can see right here, we have this doji candle right here. So based on how the market is going to react, then we have possibility to push the price towards the upside. As you guys can see, we end up closing around 52.50. Then this is the post price, which is around 49. And today they had their earnings today, and as you guys can see, uh, they expected to beat their Q1 for 2026 about 49.7 million. But if you check on ChatGTP, just ask questions. I believe they've beat their earnings to about 60 something points, 60 million thereabout. So I'll be expecting a little bit cool off before pushing the price towards the upside on IONQ. And if you were to watch my previous video, I believe you would have gotten into this position and ride the price towards the upside. And this is what I'm looking for right now. But if we end up pushing this price uh, by the end of this week, if we stay above this level of resistance around 54.21, then I'll be looking into us retesting, pushing the price towards this 59 coming into next week or a week after that. So this is just a stock that I have potentials to hold it for a long time. I have plans to hold it for a long time. So if you're looking to play this, then this will be a good opportunity. If we end up breaking above this 54, then I'll be expecting the price pushing towards 59 on this. Then another play that we did a quick take profit was on Robinhood. I made a video about this too. Then we were sitting somewhere around this level, around 72 thereabout, and we end up pushing the price, towards the upside. And we made some quick profit on Robinhood, as you guys can see right here. That's so far with almost $1,000, close to about $800 right now on this play. But I believe we still have more rooms to push the price towards the upside on the on SPY. So coming into next week and 3 weeks from now, I'll be expecting us to push the price towards this level of resistance around 93.50 thereabout. But right now, as you guys can see, we came down here to fill this gap that we had. So I'm looking to see if we can stay above this level of resistance around 82. So if we stay around anything above this level right here with a bullish candlestick, then I can see possibility of us pushing the price towards this 93 by next week. But on a long play, I'm looking to play this towards this all-time high around on $153. So anything above uh anything above this level right here, anything above 50, sorry, anything above 100 on Robinhood, we have possibility to push the price towards the upside. So if we can stay above this level of resistance here, any push towards this zone, we have possibility to retest this all-time high. So what I'll be looking for coming into a few weeks from now, if we, because we had this break of structure right here, and we had this quick correction, so I'll be looking for this impulsive move towards the upside. And what I'll be looking for, or maybe by the end of this month or within next month, I'll be expecting us uh to be heading towards this 1.9 or 1.10 Robinhood, and this will be a good opportunity. So any breakout of this zone right here, this resistance, I'll be expecting to get an indication followed by a correction. And that correction could be a little bit, we could push towards this level of 95, then push the price all the way up here to retest the all time. That's on Robinhood. So this is like a long play for me. So I'm not looking right now for this to happen, but I'm expecting this before the end of this month or next month. So if you're looking to make money, anything price, if we can stay above this level of this right here, we can stay above this zone, this 93 by end of next week, which I'm looking for this by end of next week. If we stay above this level by next week, then I'll be looking for a quick correction, then for us to push the price towards this level right here, you know. But at the end of the day, everything depends on if we can stay above this 93.40 on Robinhood, and if we can do that, then I'm looking at possibilities for us to push the price towards this 109, and possibility of us coming up to like 120.84 is what I'll be looking for. So this is just what I'm looking at right now. So if you're looking to make money in this play, or if you're looking for a way to invest, then this will be a good opportunity for you to get into this play. Then another play that I'm looking for, which we made a quick money today, that was Meta. Right now, Meta is just consolidating at this very price zone right here. So we've been bouncing off this zone since since the 26th of April. So we are not actually doing nothing right now. So for me, I'm just watching. So if you're a scalper, then I believe you're catching all these little moves, within this range. But what I'll be expecting would be either we break above this swing high, which would be around 621 on Meta. Any price above that, I'll be waiting for correction after we have some liquidity sweep down up here. So any pullback that we might get, any correction towards this level of 620 or somewhere around 617, then I'll be playing this towards the upside. But on the bearish side of the play, if we end up breaking below this swing low on Meta, then what I'll be looking for would be a quick correction and continuation, meaning that I'll be expecting this a quick impulsive move towards the upside, then the price will start pushing towards the downside. So this is what I'll be expecting right now. I'm not just I'm just kind of doing some quick scalping on my live trading on TikTok. So if you're interested to join us, then feel free to do that. As of today, we did a little bit, made almost $600, on display. Somewhere around here was when I got it. Then we push the price up here and I end up selling. Then I end up getting somewhere around this zone. Then made another quick put towards this towards 16, and we end up pushing the price towards the upside right now. But right now on the daily time, um, we are not actually doing nothing on Meta on Meta. So right now, as you guys can see on the daily time, we broke above. This was like March. This is where the correction started after we had this break of structure on the daily time, and we pushed this price towards where we came down to about 523, 524 zone. Then we end up pushing the price towards the upside. So as you guys can see, we have some gaps here that we still need to fill up, which I believe by this week or next week we should be closing, filling up this gap. If we end up pushing towards the upside, then this gap within this price range around 638, 641, then I'll be expecting us to close this gap, then push the price towards the upside on Meta. But on the bearish side of the play, if we end up uh, getting rejection around this 617, then I'll be looking for us to I'll be looking for us to push this price towards filling up this gap, and possibility of us bouncing up around this 580 for Meta would be a good opportunity for anybody to get into this play. So if you're looking to make money on Meta, these are the two range that I'm looking for right now. So the key important thing to pay attention to would be these two key zones. Until we break above this level of 621, give me a second. We need to break above this level right here, 621, for us to be bullish on Meta. Then, but on the bearish movement, anything within below this price range, um, around 600 would be a good opportunity to ride the price towards the downside. But currently, right now, we are just on the sideways. We are just consolidating on Meta right now. So this is a good company that this stock has a lot of volatility in terms of movement. But right now, what I'm looking at right now, we are just creating this this lows. As you guys can see, this low right here, this high right here is higher than this high right here, and this high right here is higher than this high right here. But today we end up breaking this very high, and as you guys can see, we are just consolidating right now on this very small time. So any push above this 617, then we have possibility to push the price towards this 621 to see if we can break above this zone, this swing high. And if we end up breaking it, then what I'll be expecting it would be a correction, and a good entry for this would be around 616 towards the upside. Then on the bearish side, anything below this 600, then we have possibility to push the price towards somewhere around five, almost five, almost 590. And any rejection that we have after we have this impulsive push towards the upside, so if we end up having rejection around this 600 or 602, then we have possibility to push this price towards this level of support around 580, which will be my entry for a call on Meta towards the upside. And this could be maybe for like the next 6 months. That's the contract that I will get in right here to push this price towards the upside. So far, I just wanted to do this quick video in case you're looking to trade any of this. Then it should be, right now for Meta, it's just about you being patient. You just wait for indication and correction. Right now, we are just consolidating. After having those indication, then you know you can decide either to play towards the upside or to play towards the downside. But for right now, I'm not looking at any of this until we have this breakout. So that's it for now. And I'll be bringing more opportunity. Um, you know, in case any of you guys are looking to make money in a few months from now. So that's what I have for today for you guys. As you guys can see, we are looking good so far on this. So any price range above this zone, we have possibility to come up to 69, 691, which we have possibility to test that 700 zone, which would be somewhere around here. And that would be us breaking the structure. Then any pullback is gonna be a price that it push towards the upside. Sure. Oh man. Anyway, just wanted to share this with you guys. And if you really, if you're making money by using my, few of this technical analysis that I call out, then I would really appreciate if you can like and subscribe into the channel. And as of I made a video on Sunday about BTC. I told you guys that we were gonna come up here. Then when I made that video, we were sitting somewhere around this level, around right here, around 78,500. If you go back and watch my video, I told you guys that anything above, excuse me, any price above this level of resistance around 79,500, that we have possibility to push the price towards the upside. And if you were to, watch my videos and, look at display, you would have gotten in somewhere around here to ride this wave towards my call. I call out for about 81,500. We end up pushing the price all the way to 82,800. But currently, right now, on a daily time, on BTC, I'm expecting us to push the price towards this $84,000 on BTC before we can, have a quick correction towards this level of support, which will be around 79,400 thereabout. So anything price range, any correction towards this range right here will be my entering, because at that point we'll be creating this. If we end up pushing the price towards up here, so this will be our high, our higher, our higher high, and down here will be our higher low. And as you guys already know, you get into a buy on your higher low, and you sell it somewhere on your higher, and looking at sales, if you want to play this once way, because I'm expecting, I believe if we push the price towards this 84,000, we have possibility to, start expecting some correction. But I believe if we get here within next week, and and the market still, and BTC still want to push towards the upside, I'm looking at us retesting this 86,800 on BTC before we have this big correction towards the downside. So if you're looking into, if you're into forex trading on cryptocurrency, then we still have possibility to push the price towards the upside. As you guys can see, on a daily right now, we are around 81,400, and I'm expecting us to retest to push the price towards this 84,000 before having a correction. And if we keep pushing the price towards this 86,800, then that would be a good opportunity for you to sell towards the downside. And if we go to us on the weekly time, you guys can see right now, this is the way I mark my chart, prepare myself for, in case of the market wants to go whatever direction. So what I'll be expecting right now from this movement would be for us to push towards this 86,000 before we have a quick correction. And for us to be bullish on BTC, for would be if we end up pushing this price anything above, if we have that correction after retesting this 86,000 and we have a correction, so any price around this zone, any correction around here, we end up pushing the price towards the upside. 93,600 zone would be a critical point of price point of interest for me. So anything above this level, then I'll be looking for a buy here for us to head towards this all-time high again on BTC. But for right now, we still have possibility to push the price towards the upside before we have this correction towards the downside. And I still believe that we still have more one leg towards, on BTC towards the downside. If we end up creating this bearish impulsive move, if we end up pushing the price up here, then I'll be expecting a correction somewhere around here to push the price, you know, towards this level. But everything depends on how the market reacts. So if we are on a bullish movement, then the narrative of this downplay is going to be cancelled. But for now, we are currently bullish on BTC. So if you're looking to push the price towards the upside till we hit this zone that I'm calling out, then that would be a good opportunity. But the first level that I'm looking right now from where we are sitting would be us heading towards this 84, and anything above this level, anything above 82,500 on BTC, then we have possibility to retest 84,000. So mind you, if you want to trade this, be careful. Always, you know, use your stop loss in case the market change direction. But right now, for us to be bearish, we need to break below this level of support right here around 80,900. So any correction below this zone, if we have any correction below this zone, we have possibility to push the price towards this level before heading towards the upside. So that's just all I have I have for you guys for today. Sorry the video took longer than I expected, but for now, that's all I have. Just want to appreciate you guys for watching my video. I hope to come back and see what this plays out. But if you want to see this play when I called it out, you can go watch my video on YouTube or TikTok. Then you see when I call BTC heading towards 81,500. But for now, let's see what's gonna happen right now. Right now, these are the two levels for us to look for on BTC around this price range. These are my two range. Anything above this range, then we are heading towards 84. Anything below here, then I'm looking at us coming down to retest 79 thereabout before pushing the price towards the upside. Anyway, just wanted to show you guys what I'm seeing with the in the market, and I hope to talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day.